Hello, my name is Talaya Cooper. Today is Friday, October 5th, 2018. I am now going to begin my week 5 lab video. So for starters, I have all my material, I have my hands washed, I have my working area bleached down with the 10% bleach solution. I have my 2 pipelets here and my 6 Durham tubes getting clean here in some alcohol. And I also have some bleach here, which I am going to be placing my pipelets in after I place the active cultures into the red broths. So to begin, I'm going to start by lighting my candle. Okay. I have my red broths here labeled 1, 2, and 3, with 2 of them labeled epidermis and the second one labeled cerevisiae, and I have the number 2 of them labeled epidermis and cerevisiae, and then I have the remaining 2 labeled number 3 epidermis and cerevisiae. So to begin, I'm going to take number 1 cerevisiae. I'm going to flame it and sterilize the rim of it. I'm going to take it in a circular motion here. Once I have that complete, I'm going to take half of the glucose powder and add it into the broth here. We're just adding half, so that looks good. I am going to sterilize the rim before we close it. Okay, once we have that, I'm going to take this and shake it, letting the powder dissolve. Now I'm going to take the other number 1 epidermis and I'm going to sterilize the rim. I'm going to take the remaining glucose powder and add it into the red broth. Okay, have it all added here. Place this to the side. I'm going to sterilize the rim. We have the rim sterilized. I'm going to place the top on this. I'm going to shake it. We're going to take number 2, labeled cerevisiae. I'm going to sterilize the rim. I'm going to take my fructose powder. I'm going to add half of it into here. Going to sterilize the rim. Going in a circular motion here. Going to place the top on this. Shake it, let all the powder dissolve. Going to take the other red broth labeled number 2 epidermis. We are going to sterilize the rim. Going to add the remaining fructose into the broth here. Okay. I'm sorry, I need to sterilize this prior before closing it. Okay. I'm gonna shake it, make sure all the powder dissolves. Okay. Now I'm gonna take the red broth labeled number 3, Cerevisiae. I am going to sterilize the rim. I'm going to take the mannitol. I'm gonna add half of the powder to the red broth. A little bit more. Okay. I'm going to sterilize the rim before we close it up. Okay. Now that we're getting to the end, we have one more red broth. I'm going to take out my Durham tubes out of the alcohol just to let them get a chance to dry and not have any alcohol inside of them. Just want to make sure these are completely dry before I put them into my red broths. Okay. Okay, last one. Okay. I'm going to take tube number 3, epidermis. I'm going to sterilize the rim. Gonna add the remaining mannitol powder into the broth. Gonna sterilize the rim before we close it and shake it up. Okay, now I'm going to add the Durham tubes into the red broths. I'm going to place them facing downward into the red broths. so I have them all in properly. Okay. Just get this here. Okay. I'm going to now take my pipelet, make sure it's out of all the alcohol. Make sure no alcohol is in it. I'm now going to take the active Cerevisiae, and I am going to add 4 drops into 3 of the tubes labeled Cerevisiae. So we have number 1, Cerevisiae. Going to sterilize the rim here and add in 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to sterilize the rim. I'm going to take a bit more of my Cerevisiae. Opening this, I'm going to sterilize this. Take a bit more. Make sure I have enough in my pipelet here. I'm going to sterilize this. Going to take the second broth labeled as Cerevisiae. I'm going to sterilize the rim, add in 4 drops, 2, 3, 4. Going to sterilize the rim before we close it. I'm going to take the third red broth labeled Cerevisiae. I'm going to sterilize the rim, going again in a circular motion to make sure all of the rim is sterilized. Going to add in 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to sterilize the rim before we close it. Okay, now I'm going to take this pipelet and I'm going to place it into bleach because we are done with this pipelet. I'm going to take the second pipelet here, make sure all the alcohol is out of it. I'm going to now take the epidermis. Get this first. I'm going to take the active epidermis and I'm going to sterilize the rim. I'm going to take, place my pipelet in. Okay, I'm going to sterilize this before I close it. Going to take the epidermis, first red broth, and I'm going to sterilize the rim, add in 4 drops, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna sterilize this before we close it up. Gonna take epidermis number 2. Gonna sterilize this rim. Add in 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna sterilize this. Okay. And sterilize this. Make sure this isn't dirty. Going to sterilize this. Place the top on it. Okay, I'm gonna take my third red broth for BCA. I'm going to sterilize the rim, and I'm gonna add in 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm gonna now place this pipette into the bleach. We are done with it. Going to sterilize the rim. And gonna place the top on it. Okay. I am now gonna place the 6 red broth into my chosen incubation site for a total of 12 hours. And then I'm going to come back and analyze them and see the color change. Thank you.